Okay. How long do we have on these assignments? Oh, we've only got an hour. That's nice. I think we're going to save for Fei Xiao. Unless Woho has like a busted first Eidolon. I mean... Divine Provision is pretty good. Because we have the whole other, oops, wrong one. We have the Fox guy. I mean, he's good, but like... I don't know if he's like necessary. I mean, he is really good though. I don't want to pull for him though. I mean, like my Acheron team's fine with Black Swan. Not the best, but like it's fine. I keep clicking the wrong thing. That is so awkward. Missions. Oh, we only have 8 days to do this. What do we want to do? I mean, we need to do Marsh's stuff. Definitely need to do Marsh's stuff. It's the whole title of the stream, bro. We have to.
The tour is over, and it's time for some rest.
I wonder what all is over here. Imprisoned criminal.
How did...
Oh, she has like voice lines. I don't know why, but okay. Pop off, I guess.
When the dragon turns red, then
You
the
say
green
you
pine
like me,
shall shed.
I just don't like kids. Excuse me? What's happening here? Turning back the clock to when March 7th had just begun studying swordplay.
All right. Now that you're in position, Miss March, let's get this lesson started.
I'm not good at acting all master-like. Since Grandpa asked me to teach you swordplay, I won't hold back any secrets.
Oh, thank you so much, Masters. Oh, wait. Does this mean our training is only officially starting right now?
After all, we need to watch you practice for a few days before we can figure out how talented you are, right?
So, how'd I do, Master?
You're definitely talented, Miss March.
Hey, here you are. Did you hear that? These two masters just called me a swordplay genius. Just wait until I go back. Everyone's going to be so wowed by my new skills.
Oh my gosh.
Swordplay requires rigorous training. Before we start, Miss March, you need to find a clear reason to keep you motivated while you train. It doesn't have to be something huge, but it needs to be clear.
In other words, even though you didn't exactly choose to be our apprentice, you still need to take the initiative during this learning process.
I once had the honor of learning swordplay from a master. She asked me why I started training at such a young age, why I wielded a sword. So, for our first lesson, I'd like to ask you the same question. Miss March, why do you wield your sword?
Why do I wield my sword? I wield my sword to take down my enemies. I mean, what other reason is there?
I also questioned that sword master about why she uses her sword, and she said, to vanquish my enemies, nothing more. Miss March, you gave a similar response, which shows you've got potential.
The best way to take down your enemy is with a blaster gun. I heard a hero say something like that in an immersia. He also mentioned that sword training can push a person's physical abilities to their ultimate limit.
Seems like you've seen your fair share of immersion, Miss March. But if you want my opinion, if your goal is self-improvement, you'll feel just as accomplished even if you put down the sword and go back to your bow.
Oh, come on. Don't listen to his empty talk.
Oh, now I'm curious to hear what Master Yun Li has to say.
Let me ask you something, March. Do you have any specific goals for learning swordplay? Like achieving a certain ranking in the war dance, or maybe you want to defeat someone, like Yan Qing, or me?
Who do I want to defeat? Her? Dan Heng? Himeko? Or Mr. Yang?
If you can't think of anyone specific, why not set a simpler goal? Like, how many opponents do you want to defeat at once with a sword?
I'll fight 10!
10?
Changed your name. Oh, you're good.
Oops, that just slipped out. It's actually another line from an immersia.
You're all
Yeah,
good.
I really like them. So what?
I think I figured out what's motivated March to learn swordplay.
Could it possibly be immersia about sword masters?
Hey, now that you mention it, that actually makes sense. I'm super interested in Xianzhou immersia and novels. Even though I use a bow, almost all the great heroes in those immersia use swords. So I want to be a sword.
See?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's awkward. Developed a stereotype about heroes.
It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own preferences.
Becoming a sword master who fights for justice and battles evil? Well, that's definitely a good reason to keep you motivated in swordplay training.
What have you been up to?
Now that you've both given your approval, I have another small request. I want to perform a tea ceremony to honor you as my masters. Remember, you'll need to tap the table a few times with your fingers.
Oh my god, is that at Summer Lawrence real?
Tea ceremony? Tap the table? Do we have to be so serious about accepting an apprentice for the first time?
Please? That's how those heroes in the immersia show their respect.
Play along?
Let's just stop wasting time. Just treat us to some milk tea. And then we can start our real swordplay training, okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah! Alright, let's go. To the Sleepless Earl.
It more than likely won't be on like the actual stream. It'll probably be afterwards. I don't know how late it'll be though. Just FYI. I mean, I'm going to do my dailies tonight.
What are you doing
I wish I could skip in this game. My bedtime is lame. I'm going to get on this stream one way or another. You're already on it.
I'm planning on quitting my job at the Sky.
I'm planning on quitting my job at the Skyfaring Commission.
I can't stand it.
I mean, I'm getting, oh.
Hey, this is not how it's supposed to be, right? The Cienjo is known for its tea culture and hospitality, but you're not treating me like a guest at all. Seriously, am I not a guest?
Dear guest.
Stop! Don't call me a guest. You're not even treating me as one. I want my tea just right. Not too hot, not too cold, but the tea you served was either freezing or scalding. Is this how you treat your guest on the Cienjo? How fantastic! Your tea tastes like slop, and you even have the nerve to charge me for it. Are you trying to scam honest folks?
I can't stand this guy.
The Sleepless Earl. It's so hard to remember. How about we give you a new plaque that says Cienjo Slop? It suits this place better, don't you think?
Stop! You've gone too far.
Get him, March. Tear that ass up.
Oh, who's that trying to be a hero?
Oh, that's all good. I know you can, like, mute a good portion of the text channels, but, you know, that's fine. Either way works. His hair kind of looks like yours.
It's me, March 7th. Cause more trouble and I'll show you who your mommy is. Wait, that sounded lame. Hey, say something for me.
Your ancestor. The sword champion of the Astral Express.
That's right! I'm the sword champion!
Never heard of you. Now scurry back to wherever you crawled out from.
Mr. Scott, I'm Yenching, a Cloud Knight lieutenant. We've met before, and I suggest you stop causing trouble.
Trouble? Ha! I'm just giving some feedback as a regular customer. The tea here is terrible, and now the Cloud Knights want to stop me from complaining about it? At this rate, who would want to ever come here for tea in the future?
A regular customer? You?
Eat him up, Yun Li.
Yeah, what else would I be? The Cienjo's prisoner?
Anyway, if you're trying to bully this young lady, you'd better watch out for the weapon in my hand.
Huh? Oh, that really scares me. Come on, you're not seriously trying to take my life with that piece of scrap metal, are you?
Scrap metal? This is my sword! I'm here to learn Cienjo swordplay.
I wish that she could keep this outfit on and then be like, Preservation March.
Sword play? Oh, I get it now. It's just another kind of play, right? That explains why you're dressed like you're in a show. You're not even from the Cienjo, so why bother learning their sword play? If you're feeling unsafe, I can sell you an IPC map.
Huh! As if anyone wants your junkyard scrap mechs!
Looks like you guys are totally clueless. Well, guess it's time to show these bumpkins something serious.
Just a reminder, IPC members, street fighting on the Cienjo Lafu is prohibited.
Make any funny moves? and I'll smash that scrap metal.
Oof.
Hey, hey, relax. I know the rules. These are my subordinates. They got stuck here because of the transport ship incident, and they need to vent their frustration. In the end, it's all the Xianzhou's fault. Well, I can overlook the terrible tea, but now that you're questioning my security, I can't let it slide. After all, I have a courier business to run. With so many clients watching, that just wouldn't look too good now, would it? Instead of wasting your life learning useless swordplay, why not invest in our civilian mechs? Hmm? You'll have your master kneeling and begging for mercy in no time.
Stop! Don't you dare insult Xianzhou swordplay like that! If you have the guts, I'll show your mechs what I can do.
Dude, March eating them up for real.
Huh? A fight, you say? Now that you've thrown down the gauntlet, March 7th, I feel I'm obliged to accept your challenge. Say whatever you want, but once you've seen what our mechs can do, you'll be practically begging us for them. Oh, come on! How could I say no to a bet? So, I can see you're no master yet, March, but I'll play fair. You go back and learn swordplay from your teachers here, and in 15 days, I'll come find you and challenge you with my mechs.
Only 15 days? All right. Fine.
And if you lose, you'll have to bark like a dog in public and shout, "Xianzhou swordplay is a total joke!" You'll stand at the entrance of Owl Room Alley and say it to everyone passing by. Oh, and if that's the case, just forget about your master and become my apprentice instead. I'll teach you how to pilot a mech.
And if I win?
I'll become your apprentice?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't like you.
Ooh. Okay, March.
Okay, how about this? If I lose, I'll squeal like a pig in public and say, IPC mechs are a total joke! And I'll even print that on every mech on the transport ship. Deal?
So he changed barking into squealing, and that's supposed to be a different story.
Squealing isn't enough. You also need to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl and take back what you said about Xianzhou swordplay.
Fine, fine, I get it. But you've got to actually beat me with that little scrap of metal first. You all heard it, right? We'll meet again in 15 days. Let's go.
I'm still worried about the
Ugh. Those IPC guys just want to pick on an easy target.
The Xianzhou and IPC signed a trade agreement, so those IPC people
Ming Ming.
Are you okay?
Oh, yes. Thank you all for your timely help. The shop facing a bit of flack from visitors is a minor issue, but Miss March's decisions to challenge him is serious. I feel responsible as if the shop has inconvenienced you.
Don't worry. I can't stand by and watch someone be bullied. I have to stand up against injustice, no matter what.
Tell him, March.
Not only do you speak like a hero from an immersia, but you also have a kind heart. Your charisma has completely won me over, Miss March.
I'm not quite a hero. Yet.
Yet.
I know you're here for the tea ceremony. Please come inside.
Thanks for the invitation, but right now, I just want to focus on practicing swordplay. Masters, let's save the tea for later.
Sure, the tea can wait for now. However, I have a question, Miss March. How confident are you about the bet you just made?
I don't think March has given it any thought at all.
Come on, how could I possibly lose?
You're right. It seems she really hasn't considered anything. any issue with it. Let March give it a shot. As long as she trains diligently, I believe she can easily deal with that hunk of IPC scrap metal.
As long as she trains diligently.
I'm now filled with determination, Masters. I'll learn swordplay well and teach that guy a lesson. You're my most trusted friend. You'll be my assistant teacher and make sure I learn swordplay properly.
3 teachers and 1 apprentice.
If I can't learn swordplay well, I'll have no one to blame but myself. Masters, Miss Teaching Assistant, let's go back and start the training now.
Miss Teaching Assistant is crazy. Oh. Okay, we just got a new recipe. That's nice.
Did you hear?
Tusk pear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
We can't go this way, can we? No, we cannot go that way. Go to the Palace of Ashram's backyard and help March 7th in her swordplay training.
I'm planning on quitting my job.
I mean, we could. I mean, we can't really fast travel, can we?
That IPC guy will show up in 15 days. I've got to become a swordmaster by then.
Becoming a swordmaster in a mere 15 days is quite challenging.
But we can't lose our momentum, Master Yun Li.
Momentum alone will only keep you going for about 3 days. If you really want to stick with it, you need a solid plan.
No worries. I've found my professional teaching assistant to help me organize the lessons, so there won't be any problems. Rest assured, Masters. If not in me, at least place your faith in her, my trusty sidekick.
At least place your faith in her.
Miss
trusted
March is
sidekick.
really passionate about learning swordplay, and now she has a clear goal in mind. That's a good thing for her.
I want to start a YouTube channel about motivation and studying for school. I don't know how to edit videos. Do you use any app to edit or you don't? I just want some advice. Well, it depends on how in depth you want to get. So for me, I mean, I've edited videos before. I mean, normally I just stream. But I have put some stuff together on the channel, which you should check out after the stream. But as far as like basic editing, I mean, if you have a Mac, you can use iMovie. That's pretty simple to use. I don't know if Windows Movie Maker is still a thing, or if there's like a newer version of that. Yeah, you can use iMovie since you have a Mac. I mean, it's just kind of... It's very simple. I mean, a lot of videos that I've edited for a different channel that I had, which will never be mentioned here, but the videos I had on that, I mean, I recorded everything on my phone, and then I used iMovie. And it was pretty straightforward, honestly. So, I mean, I was able to do everything on my phone. But iMovie, I don't know if it's still Windows Movie Maker. It may just be Movie Maker. I don't know what it is anymore. But those are free options. Or at least iMovie was free. I don't know if it is still or not. I use DaVinci Resolve now, which I haven't really used it in a while. And by a while, it's probably been a couple of months. But DaVinci Resolve is, you really have to study it and like look up stuff for it. But I do like Resolve. Resolve is good. Obviously, it's free. There are premium versions of it, but I just use the free version of DaVinci Resolve. So you can do with that whatever you will.
There are many ways to defeat villains, but if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. I hope you will always remember this, Miss March.
Got it. It's all etched into my memory.
Since you've got that in mind, it's time for me to set some targets for you.
Please, go ahead, Master Yunli.
Why do I feel like... Is there normally more hair here?
We'll have 3 exams during these 15 days. If you pass our tests, those pieces of IPC scrap won't stand a chance. But
Yeah, you got it.
if you fail,
That would mean Yun Li is a terrible teacher. And if that's the case, I hope you won't force yourself to take on the challenge, Miss March.
hey, you are the terrible teacher here.
I understand. In the Immersia, the disciple and the master share both honor and disgrace. If the apprentice fails, the master loses face too.
Well, there aren't that many customs on the Xianzhou. I'm just worried about you getting hurt.
But as long as you practice diligently and pass the tests, we'll feel confident about your duel. Now, let's go back to the first question I asked you. I'm sure you found a reason to wield your sword, right, Miss March?
Absolutely! I wield my sword to become a hero. I want to fight for justice, punish the wicked, and make them quiver in fear and run away when they see me.
Yanqing is so strict.
Then keep that fire burning and learn with all your heart.
You haven't said much, Miss Teaching Assistant. Any suggestions before we officially start training? Exactly! I prefer the cool, calm, and ruthless way of doing things. That's my kind of style. That's enough chit-chat for now. Don't forget to keep an eye on my swordplay practice.
Pass the first sword trial. 4 days until the sword trial. As the swordplay assistant, you will be arranging March 7th swordplay sessions and helping her with mastering sword moves to prepare her to defeat Scott in 15 days. The key to mastering the sword lies in understanding various sword moves. Cut the fluff, let March get hands-on, and learn a few sword moves directly. Swordplay is the very essence of all sword moves and can unleash immense power in combat. It's like a tiny goal. Learn the sword move Cutting Cold. Set the swordplay as your learning goal, and you can check the required stats for mastering it here. You can boost your stats by setting up targeted training sessions. Practice exactly what you need to improve. Only me, or everyone is not here. I don't really know, if I'm being honest with you. Plus 27. Swordplay sessions are full.
I'll fight 10!
She gives me Mako vibes.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
3 days until the sword trial. Training will consume mood, which will reduce the efficiency of the next training session. Balancing work and rest is critical.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Be plus 40.
Let's do this.
Can take a lot of time. Click here to speed up the passage of time. Favorited this shot.
What do you recommend?
The local association has no class at all. Yingli gets March to make the utmost preparations on the eve of the duel. March 7th decides to do nothing and go to bed early, to embark on a sword training montage, to spend the night analyzing combat strategies. We'll do this one.
I learned so much today. Oh, well.
Okay, so what do we have here? We still need to get more strength. It was. We'll do this. So that's gonna be 18, 27.
I'll fight 10.
But what's this? Ah. Training effects will also be improved. Oh, okay. March progress is incredible. Already qualified to fully master cutting cold.
Did I? Really?
The next goal is to build on this move and learn the next level of sword play.
Pretty awesome after all.
That's my new learning goal. So we need some tenacity in there. Okay. Plus 40. That's gonna give us plus 12. Now how are we supposed to do all of this?
How should I
Tenacity
go
plus
about this?
15. Okay, strength, and then... Oh my god, that's the Sushong thing. Days until the sword trial.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know. It's a float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing? But close enough, I guess.
That's crazy.
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering swordplay, Miss March. Focus on wielding your sword properly, making your thrusts swift and strikes brisk.
And parries should be fluid and nimble. Got it.
See? Even March is getting bored of your rambling.
But I'm actually not bored at all.
March is so wholesome. I love her so much.
Miss March is still a novice, so I'm giving her some tips on the basics to help her better understand them. Neglecting the basics will only make you vulnerable in a fight. Even for an extraordinary sword master like you, Yun Li.
We haven't done anything and start the trial.
Just focus on your teaching. Why bring me into this?
Screenshot that too.
What? Didn't General Huyan offer you any guidance?
Looks like your general hasn't told you to stop hopping around like a sparrow in a fight, huh?
Let's save the seminar
Miss
for
March
later.
has been learning the basics of swordplay, and now it's time to put her knowledge to the test.
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
Excuse me.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
The entire battle will proceed automatically and no assistance from teammates is allowed. The higher March 7th Sword Art Ascension ranks, the easier it will be to pass the trial. Oh, so we just don't do anything.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
I just think that eating less carbs is so funny.
Not very sportsman, better not underestimate me. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this? I get it now.
Get on March. Oh, so we got a increase.
Looks like I passed the test, right?
Yeah. Well done. You passed with flying colors.
Great! Hey, hurry up and congratulate me. I couldn't have done it without my masters and you, Miss Teaching Assistant.
Miss Teaching Assistant.
So if I were to take on that IPC guy now, what would you say are my chances?
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience. With swordplay guidance from me and Yun Li, if you were to challenge the IPC's security mechs now, I believe
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yun Li's right.
No chance? Hey, are you trying to crush my confidence? I'm the kind of girl who performs better when I'm showered with praise, just so you know. Wait, are you saying my swordplay still isn't good enough?
No, you just learned it.
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby. But now, actually seeing her progress gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, really? So now you finally acknowledge her talent, Master Yunli? Don't worry, Miss March. I've been serious about teaching you from the start.
Oh, don't try to cause a rift between us. Every move and technique I taught March is straight from the Juming art of swordplay.
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this test, I hope you'll continue with the basics, because that's your best shot at winning. After every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Commission for sword maintenance. Let's go, Miss March. Today, I'll follow the General's example, as a way of acknowledging your progress.
Thank you, Master Yenqing.
In a dark corner of the Luofu. Oh god.
So, have you found any information about her?
Yeah, that girl is one of the nameless on the Astral Express. Oh, she's no pushover. Don't you think this bet's a bit too risky?
Will we ever know why March 7th was stuck in a giant ice? And where is her birthplace? That's a good question. I hope we figure that out. I'm sure we will. At some point. I don't know if we'll figure that out now or anytime soon.
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the strategic investment department? Do they ever make safe bets? She thinks she can fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get me the most powerful mech we've got!
Understood. Checking the inventory now.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really capable of.
Pass the second sword trial. Plan the swordplay sessions. 4 days until the swordplay trial. New sword move available to master.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Yeah, we really need to try and get all of these. So we're gonna go here, 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 and here.
I learned so much today. Well done, me. Wonder what I'll run into today.
But then encountered a familiar figure. It's Ho-Ho. I love Ho-Ho so much. You don't even have hands. If you were on the war dance string and I possessed you, you have to try really hard to lose to that brat from the seat of divine foresight. I won't undo the seal. Borrow a save file. There are no shortcuts when it comes to learning. That's right. What's up? What's up? Scuttles off in a hurry. We'll provide 2 assist effects every day. During her training, can receive assistance from companions, enhancing the efficiency of her training and excursions. I too will help Miss March with her sword training. Please choose the assist effect. Increases strength training by 50%. We'll do strength training. We need tenacity to be higher. It's gonna get to 80. We need that at 100.
How should I go
March.
about this?
To look for a chance to leave the parade. March 7th decides to walk in front of the march and lead the way. Escort Ho-Ho away from the Helios parade. I think this is probably the best one.
That's enough training for today.
What's
I need
up?
time
What's
to
up?
absorb everything.
Tenacity's almost at 100. Please select the assist you want Ho-Ho to provide you today. Increases the next efficiency after performing an excursion by 100%. Increases mood consumption by 200% and efficiency by 400% when training for the first time. Let's try this.
If you keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class.
Oh, when training for the first time. Okay, so that should be good there. It's gonna be plus 70. We'll get that to 100 and then we'll do that. Oh shit.
I learned so much today.
Gave up on letting the Helios absorb emotions in exchange for sword skills. Just then Ho-Ho was leaving because a certain zombie related case. This matter's probably not that simple. Their arms were stretched out in front of them and they were muttering all sorts of exercise rhymes. Former Cloud Knight proficient at the spear. He was discovered practicing pole vaulting. Culprit is expressly choosing war dance contestants. The fictional garden to poke around. On the left is Ghostly Grove. Touch some grass is crazy. Scuttles off in a hurry once again. Okay. What's everybody been up to? It's now available as an excursion. Increases the rewards gained from performing the Midnight Paranormal Hunt excursion by 60%. Something tells me we should do that one.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Okay. Wait. That increases everything? Wow. So we need... That'd be 44. I don't think we're going to hit this. So Spearfair's there.
What do you recommend?
I say we do this. Okay, so we're at the sword
Time
trial
for your
now.
second test. I'll be your examiner this time, and I'll be testing your ability to defeat enemies with unconventional moves. Grandpa always said that everything can be a sword, and that there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in this vast world. If you want to defeat your opponent, you'll need your own secret move.
Speaking of secret moves, I've prepared some flaming potent tea.
Huh? Is that the flaming potent tea from Arumali?
You got it! I saw this immersion where the hero drank the flaming potent tea and started stumbling and shaking all over the place. But then he managed to defeat his father's murderer with his drunken swordplay.
Good example. Do you know how to do that drunken swordplay?
No. I figured I could just learn it by drinking flaming potent tea.
That's not how it works in real life, Miss March.
Absolutely. I've learned a lot from my adventures.
I've heard you've traveled a lot, Miss March. I'm excited to see how you incorporate your experiences into your swordplay moves.
Your opponent this time is similar to the IPC mechs. Unsheath your swords and give it everything you've got.
I don't know if we're gonna beat this one.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Oh, we might actually.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Well, I guess let's do it. Hopefully we win. Oh, okay. So we did that, it seems.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this? That's how a true master does it.
Oh, man. That's not what we want. Those are pretty good, cool looking swords.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
Just the fact that she locks in is so funny. She's like, oh shit. Okay, we can speed through this. Get wrecked, scrub. As expected of my disciple. Oh, look at little Yunli. Okay, so we immediately get those first 2 level ups, which is nice.
Phew, that was tough.
Those moves were pretty unconventional, but the way you've blended them into your swordplay was impressive. It's like you've developed your own unique style, Miss March. So, I thought you were just wasting your time traveling around with Yun Li's encouragement. But it seems like it's paid off.
Well. Looks like someone's finally seeing sense.
Thank you both for your guidance. So, did I pass the test?
Without a doubt. You aced it.
Awesome! Hey, Miss Teaching Assistant. Isn't it about time you showered me with praise? No saving allowed. Let's keep it relevant. This time's for now, next time's for later. No IOUs on praise.
That's funny.
I won't be modest this time. My skills have improved by leaps and bounds.
There you go, March. You did the thing. Okay.
General Jing Yuan once told me that everyone has the potential to be my master. Not just Cloud Knight instructors, but also artists and outsiders. Actually, I was once convinced by Guinaifen into swallowing a sword. That's definitely not something you learn from regular practice.
No, I don't say.
What do you think your
think
odds
so.
are, March?
Maybe around 30 or 40%? Well, I've gained a deeper understanding of swordplay, and I'm more aware of my own strengths now. By the way, in those immersion stories, the sword masters always hide their true strength before a decisive battle. Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
From the test, I can tell that you still need some time to master your swordplay. But you did pretty well. Milk tea is on me today.
Yeah!
In a dark corner on the Lafu.
The progress report on the Nameless Girl's sword training is complete. What should I do now, Specialist Scott?
Huh? Are you being sarcastic or something?
I mean, don't I have other important tasks to do? It feels like a bit of a waste of time to keep tabs on some random girl's swordplay training.
A waste of time? No! This is about safeguarding the reputation of the IPC and the honor of the Ember Lord.
More like safeguard the reputation of you,
Are
bro.
you saying that March 7th can actually take down an Arumaton from the Artisanship Commission with a sword? Come on, an Arumaton is no match for our state-of-the-art mechs. Go and strengthen our mechs even further. I refuse to believe that little sliver of metal can actually challenge our cutting-edge technology.
But the armor's already pretty thick.
No, it's not enough. Reinforce it more. If I lose face, it's like losing face for the IPC and the Ember Lord. Can we afford to let that happen?
Understood.
Dang. Pass the final sword trial. 4 days until sword trial. Each action additionally increases strength and tenacity by 5 when performed for the first time. Increases rewards. We'll do this. Oh, do we? No, we didn't. Okay, it's this.
Another step closer to star-grazing glass grates.
So we'll do strength. We'll do tenacity, dexterity, and this. Patrol Fictional Garden.
What do you recommend?
Tenacity and acuity. We'll do acuity by 25.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
Culprit is hidden in the fictional garden. Scuttles off in a hurry. Crazy. Her assist effects have been enhanced. That's good for us. Acuity training efficiency by 80. The next trainings after performing an excursion.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
So we need to do this. We'll do strength because we need strength. We'll do this excursion and then we'll do strength again. Because we really need to hit that milestone.
That's enough training for today.
Strength training efficiency by 80. After performing an excursion by 150.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
We need to make her a little bit more well-rounded. I mean, I guess we'll pin this, but need to level the tenacity training up.
All swords and no play makes March a dull girl, you know. Let's do this! How should I go about this?
Might as well do strength.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Possessed and paralyzed by Heliobus that like to teach people. Thankfully, Fofo arrived to save her. I mean, anyone anymore? Girly. Guaranteed to provide rare assist effects. Let's go. Increases mood consumption by 300% and efficiency by 500. We'll do this one. Oof. Actually, no, let's not do that. We'll do this. Then we'll do that. We'll do the excursion. No, we don't want to do that. And then we'll do dexterity training.
I'll fight.
192 is crazy. We're really close. We didn't
Before
quite
we
get there
start
though.
the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Scott. He's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Commission and getting approval for a martial arts exchange event. He even chose Arumali as the venue. Seems like he has some connections there. However, according to the rules, the person receiving the challenge letter has the right to decline the challenge.
Declining would be like admitting defeat. Of course I'll accept it.
But before that, you need to pass the final test, the graduation exam.
You're graduating already, March.
I'm surprised too.
Well, it's not really graduation. It's just that the opponent for this exam is your master, Yenqing.
When General Jing Yuan was teaching me swordplay, he used to personally spar with me during crucial moments to assess my skills.
After all, the master should be the one who is most aware of their students' strengths and weaknesses.
But, Master Yenqing, facing you in a duel, do I really stand a chance?
How will we ever find out if you don't even try? Are you only scared because I'm your opponent, Miss March?
Unsheath your swords and get ready, Miss March. The duel starts now.
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this.
That's right, March 7th. Damage so whatever it was.
Really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
Alright, let's do it. Get on, March. Strict Master
Azure
Yenqing.
Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
Get on, March.
Come get me.
Damn, that actually did a lot of damage.
I get it now.
Get on, March.
Now, what? Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. What's this?
The little pose at the end is so good. Honestly, I wish that's the Yenqing that we
You're
used.
all in on it. Out of moves.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger,
Eating less carbs.
What's this?
And we're gonna get the bonus attack.
That's how a true
Get on,
master
March.
does it.
My blade levels armies.
I feel like that didn't do as much damage as it should
Better
have.
not underestimate me.
Heed me.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
We're gonna speed this up a little bit.
Punish evil.
Now watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
I like the slowed down version a lot better.
Not bad. You've made it this far, Miss March. You've passed the exam.
Oh! I get your point, but this isn't the time for deflections. Quickly, say something nice about me.
You're officially a member of the Bested Yangqing Club.
Actually, I didn't defeat Master Yanqing.
With your swordplay skills, you can effortlessly take down IPC Max, March.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident too.
But looking back, haven't you learned something more important than just swordplay?
Yeah, I've not only learned swordplay from masters, but I've also met a bunch of people and gained a lot of insights from my experiences.
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills. It's just like Master Yunli said. Everything can be a sword. And there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in the vast world.
That actually makes sense. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to defeat Scott.
Defeat him fair and square. Maybe there's another method we can use. I say do fair and square.
Yeah, I'll show Scott the power of the Xianzhou swordplay that he despises.
I remember Yanqing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely. The great hero within me is definitely up to the task.
Let's go here. We've got a lot of stuff. We'll do this. We will get our achievement. Win 10 battles with only one character on the team. Synthesize. Oh, that's right. We got a new recipe, didn't we? Oh, it's right there. Go to Aram Alley and engage in the promised duel. Oh, we gotta go all the way up here. We're gonna spawn in from the bottom, and we're gonna make our way up there.
Dumplings and steamed buns.
Can't stand this clown, bro.
Well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th.
I'm not hiding or backing down. You challenged me, and I'm here to accept it. But I'm curious, why pick Arum Alley of all places? It's packed with tourists around, and it'd be bad if someone got hurt.
Why Alroom Alley? Well, your buddy knows the answer to that.
Well, you lost a bet and barked like a dog.
I can't deny it. That fateful day left a mark on me. That's why I chose this place. I want to show all those people who laughed at me that I can stand on my own 2 feet again.
I mean, you deserved it,
They'll
though.
be like, what? That Scott is back again? What's he got up to this time? They'll see that I, Scott, who was once shamed in front of everyone, is back in Our Room Alley to restore his honor. They'll see that it won't be me squealing like a pig today, but you!
You seems kind of petty. Are you even seeking revenge on the right person?
Right person? No, I want to enact revenge on the entirety of Our Room Alley.
But then, wait, where does bullying the owner of the Sleepless Earl fit in with all of this?
Ah, shut up! Look, I have my principles. I refuse to spend my life haunted by what happened in Our Room Alley. Do you think I'm just some sort of IPC small fry?
Yeah.
I've been patient for so long, just waiting for the right moment. I don't care about proving my greatness. It's about showing everyone in Our Room Alley that I will reclaim what was taken from me!
You're not getting back what you lost.
No, you won't.
March is cooking in that outfit, bro.
I've been keeping an eye on you. Seriously, do you really believe that you, a rookie who's only been learning swordplay for 15 days, can defeat my invincible mechs? Dream on! Enough with the talk. Let's get down to business, boys.
Huh. Once you bite the dust, you'll know what I'm capable of.
Oh, I really hope March can beat this.
Not very sportsmanlike.
5v1. Well, not 5v1 anymore.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead?
I don't know why the voice seems quieter.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Oh, excuse me.
Now what's this?
There's more. Nice.
Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead? Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead?
That was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Ah! You pathetic losers! How did you all lose to that rookie?
Hey, stop blaming others. Didn't you lose to me too?
So, does that mean I have to? No way! This can't be happening! How could a tiny piece of scrap metal defeat the IPC's mechs? You guys must have cheated! This doesn't count! I demand a rematch!
Scrap metal, huh? The key to victory is never the weapon. It's the person wielding it!
Tell him, March.
Yeah, let's not forget our bet.
Enough! Fine. I've done this before anyway. I apologize. I want to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl. It's my fault for causing trouble and making a scene on purpose.
Yeah, don't forget the squealing.
Oh my god, March is so petty and I'm here for it.
Make him squeal!
Make him squeal.
Hold on a sec. I want to get this on video.
It's happening all over again. All right, but before I squeal like a pig, there's something else I want to say. IPC mechs are a total joke. Oink! Oink, oink. Oink. Oink, oink. Oink.
That is so funny. Don't ask me what kind of sword this is. A sword that wins is a good sword to me. Complete endings. Okay, there's 4 more endings. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Master Yenqing, Master Yunli, your teaching rocks. Shame my body can't keep up with my brain.
Complete the story through various sword art escapades, different Sinjo escapades, companion assist sword art anecdotes, and even different ways to ultimately finish the story. Each time the story is completed through a sword art escapade, March 7th will gain a trialed insight, which will enhance her stats when she starts a new round of training. The finale rewind feature for that specific escapade will be unlocked, allowing you to quickly explore the story of different endings. Increases all initial stats to 70, raises mood cap to 150, increases all initial and max strength levels by 1. Well, I guess we're doing this again.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
I guess we're gonna pin that.
Let's do this.
So let's do this and see what happens.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
For a few hours every now and then. You get paid to work, we don't. Two assist effects every day. We'll do this. Add the excursion. Do strength. Tenacity. Strength.
I'll fight 10. What do you recommend?
Do strength.
I learned so much today. Let's do this.
It's pretty much just doing the same thing that we did last time.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
How many times do we have to do this, bro? The trick of procrastination. When March 7th's mood is over 80, stats obtained from training are increased by 30%. Ah. Okay, that's going to be huge. We're going to hit this.
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty. should I go about this?
I'll do dexterity. Training level 3. Time for that
Today,
trial.
you'll face your first.
Oh, I know.
We've done this.
Grasping the basic.
And Perry's just see. But I'm not.
Miss March is still.
Just focus on it.
What?
Did looks like
Miss March has been.
unsheath your swords.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
Alright, let's get through this.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what? Not very sport, Azure
Oh,
Dragon,
this is
White
gonna
Tiger,
hurt.
less carbs, what? Awesome!
Man.
Looks like I passed the test.
Yeah.
We've already done that. Reduces mood consumption by 30 and increases. Oh, okay, well, that's nice.
Another new move under my belt. I'll fight 10.
Dude, this efficiency boost is kind of crazy.
I learned so much today.
Wait, what the heck? Hold on 1 second, gang. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to ignore everything that's going on right there. I think that's referencing everybody getting stabbed. QQ stuff has been enhanced. Oh, I mean, that's by far the best one. Let's save and exit.
Start with the good stuff. Compliments make me better, so remember to say lots of nice things.
Okay, so we got one of our Eidolons. Master Sword moves achieve innate artistry. Okay, you should just get that from playing the game. Did that give us... Well, obviously it did give us an Eidolon for her. Increases March 7th speed by 10.
Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off!
The second one, I think, is the best Eidolon. Number 2 is crazy powerful. So we really need to try and get her leveled up.
I kinda want a milk tea. Let's go get one after training.
I really like this screen. I'm going to throw up the BRB screen, and I will be right back. And we're at least going to get through QQ's thing first. So yeah, I'll be right back. If you haven't liked the stream, please do so. Be right back. Okay. We're going to get through this second day, more than likely. And then that's probably going to be it for the stream, so...
Let's do this. What do you recommend?
We'll do strength and dexterity.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh yeah, we doubled that. Let's
Enough
go.
training for today.
We should probably improve everything else as well.
Did I really just learn? I learned so much today. Another step closer to...
Dexterity. I'll just do all dexterity.
How should I go about this? What the? That's enough training for today. I need time to...
Time for your second test. I'll be your...
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another step closer to start.
She said, I'll be your opponent, but she's not our opponent at all, but that's okay.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
I love that all of her little montages are from the stuff in the little comic, the little manga panel. Like her little end pose is her with the apple and the food.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this? Yeah. Awesome. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this? Yeah.
Wow, that didn't even like do anything.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this? Yeah.
Yeah, we really need to level her stuff up. we might as well finish this one out, right?
Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
We need dexterity. Little phase.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
Is this supposed to be Blade? I mean, I'm just looking through it, like, I don't really know. Okay, 3 days to the trial. Oh yeah, we'll do that.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Oh wait, there's more.
Another step closer to star crazing.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Mood
What do
80.
you recommend?
We'll do this.
I learned so much today.
What the heck? Okay, so we got the strength one that we needed too.
That's enough training for today.
1 day until the trial.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time.
Excursion.
I'll fight 10. How should I go about this?
Dexterity and acuity. That's already at 500. We'll do this.
Before we start the test,
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Come on, March 7th. You got this.
Okay, so hopefully this is going to be enough to take him down. That's like some...
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What?
I don't remember what it's called. Oh, it's the I can't remember what it's called. It's the thing where you would what game mode was it?
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less
I
cards.
don't remember what it was. But it's the thing with like the little wind arrows. That's what it reminds me of.
I'm just warming up.
Awesome.
Get him, March. Yeah, use your ult.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What?
Bro, I still have to do my dailies after this. Oh,
Oh, I get it.
damn, March kind of clapped him for real.
Not bad. You've made it.
Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions. Let's do it. I already.
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are many. Do you feel any closer to?
Yes, absolutely.
Wait, so there's 5 endings, and you can pick each person that you work with.
I'm going up against Scott soon. Do you know why I'm visiting you?
Yeah, with you, me, and her here, the answer is pretty obvious.
I'm going up against Scott soon. Do you know why I'm visiting you, Chingchua?
But I know nothing about swordplay or duels. Now, if you're talking about playing Celestial Jade, that's something I might be able to help with.
Wait a minute. I've been playing with you a lot lately, right? I've actually picked up a few insights. For example, I've been thinking lately that just defeating Scott with my swords might not be enough.
You thinking?
Yeah? You don't really think I'm dumb, do you? Well, here's the thing. Even if Scott apologizes, do you think he'd actually feel sorry for what he did?
Nah, it's more he's just honoring a bet. Whether it's apologizing or squealing like a pig, I doubt he'd do it willingly.
Exactly! He just wants to show off, which is why he picked Arum Alley as the venue.
You're right. Even though I'm not a fan, I'll help you figure something out.
Why don't you fill her in on what happened?
If being a workaholic were a disease, Scott would be in the ICU. It's okay to enjoy your work, but causing trouble in society is another story. I don't have suggestions, only an opinion. And that is, he's a hopeless workaholic. Come on, March, let's go.
Huh?
Is the map not here? That's right, the map's not there. Yeah, we're not running all that way a second time.
Well, well, if it isn't our hero, March.
Before you start the fight, I have a few words for you.
Ooh, QQ.
Huh? Who do you think you are? Is it like a Cienjo thing to just show up uninvited?
It's okay if you don't know who I am. Introduce me to him.
The CEO of the Dynasty Corps.
Yep. You're welcome to check out my credentials in the Divination Commission.
Heh, what's so special about being a diviner from the Divination Commission? I'm a specialist at the Interastral Peace Corporation. Tell me, what makes you think you're so great? Do you have more minions than me? Or do you earn more credits?
You may not be young, but your mindset is still that of a fresh-faced newbie who spends all their time on work while proudly proclaiming to love their job.
You! Shut up, you!
In my opinion, you enjoy playing the role of a joker, spouting off outrageous opinions just to seem objective and indifferent whenever you feel like it.
Oh, sorry, that's Brent April.
Shut up! What do you know about me? Don't act like you know everything!
Wow, you really got under Scott's skin with just a few words.
Well, you almost got me. I'm here to have a duel, not to debate with you.
I better not mess with the Divination Commission anymore. That's the spirit. Strike while the iron is hot.
Oh, we gotta do this.
Let me ask you something. Do you consider the IPC to be your family?
Of course I do. I have so many amazing colleagues there. Have you seen our structure? The talent motivation department makes everything feel even better than family.
You mentioned the perks provided by the Pie in the Sky department. What exactly did they hook you up with?
Oh, now you're asking the right person. We're talking getting paid to play with pets, remote work across the cosmos.
Hey, that's not the right thing to say.
I heard even the lowest ranking Pierpoint folks feel proud of the IPC's success and wealth. But when you really think about it, how much does the IPC's success and wealth have to do with you?
Of course it has something to do with me.
Then tell me, which of the IPC's achievements can you personally take credit for?
I was involved in the Alroom Alley investment project. And right now, I'm in charge of these transport ships. They may not seem like big things, but they can't be done without me.
Hey, none.
Ask your underlings if they honestly feel like the IPC is their family. You consider them your family, but do they feel the same way?
Mr. Scott bosses me around as if he owns me.
I own you, and that's what makes us a family, right?
See, Scott? Looks like your bros have different ideas of what family means.
I heard even the lowest ranking Pierpoint folks feel proud of the IPC's success and wealth.
Of course it has something to do with me.
Then tell me, which of the IPC's achievements can you...
I was involved in the Alroom Alley investment project. And right now... If you have something to say...
Funny thing is, Arum Alley has actually been doing better since you left. As for those transport ships, do you really think no one else can handle it?
I just got unlucky with that project. If the IPC had listened to me, it would have been a massive success. And the shipping and transportation stuff, it's just impossible without me.
I've heard that the IPC's annual turnover is even higher than the total population of the capital of Passion. Even without you, they'd find other Scots to get the job done.
Do you find it hard to fall asleep without scrolling through your phone? Do you hit the snooze button every morning? Do you feel useless at work hearing your bosses complaining about your incompetence?
Enough! Stop it!
When you actually think about your life outside of work, only one word pops into your head, doesn't it?
Overtime!
Please, just stop it! Please!
You know, based on my work philosophy, I don't want to say you're not important. In fact, I'd say you are important. As an employee, you should take pride in living a good life for yourself, not just work.
But I don't have a life of my own.
I don't know which one's the best one to pick.
What has the cursed IPC done? They've turned a living, breathing human into a heartless machine. Scott, take my advice and leave the IPC.
But I don't have a choice.
Yes, Scott, you do have a choice.
Clap them cheeks, boy.
You consider yourself superior to others. You have no time for your own life. You lack empathy. You're always worried about being looked down upon, and your self-esteem stems from the status the IPC gives you. Do you really want to live like this forever?
That's so mean! Just an ordinary person struggling, trying to survive. Don't you feel a twinge of guilt saying nasty stuff like that?
I mean, that's so facts though.
Of course I do. Because I'm just an ordinary person too. Now, Scott, welcome back to the world of ordinary people. Mungming, the owner of the Sleepless Earl, went to great efforts to set up her shop. All so that workers like us can catch a break and find some joy in our lives. What makes you so different from her? How would you feel if you worked so hard to create something, only to have your boss wreck it and overwhelm you with unreasonable demands?
Oh, we were intending to defeat you in a duel and make you apologize to her. But now we see that won't work.
I see. I'll make a genuine, heartfelt apology to her. Enough. I understand. We don't need to carry on with this sword fight. I'm going to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl, and to everyone fully living their lives.
Drop it! Scott is in the midst of introspection.
Thank you, Miss March. You really are a hero. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be happy. I'll have some tea, read the paper, explore the universe. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to apologize to the owner. Thanks. You've given me a lot to think about. As for this lousy job at the IPC, well, it's time for some serious contemplation. Catch you later.
This should be the canon ending of this story.
I'm so tired. Haven't felt this exhausted in ages. You guys better treat me to something nice, March.
Of course. Thank you, Master Chingchua.
Shall continue. We still have Huohuo, we have whatever this guy is, and Silverwolf.
Someone stopped me on the road earlier. They said I was a 1 in a million super talented martial arts genius.
Dexterity to 500. We have to get her tenacity to 500. We have to get her acuity to 500 as well. And this is just completing all the rest of them. Master Sword moves a total of 30 times. Innate artistry. Okay, that should be pretty straightforward. Oh, but we actually have to use our Trailblaze power. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to we're going to do that. After we use our Trailblaze power, that's going to be all for the stream. We're just going to run this through, and we'll be good to go.
In the lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Doors echo. Ready for another?
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
I love Robin so much.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
In lunar flame. Blade
I need to build my Jingli too, bro.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
The most damage this team takes is Jingli sucking the life out of them.
Blade of moonlight.
Damn.
Harmony and unison. Store's echo.
I really wish she wouldn't just immediately use her ult.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
I need a higher crit rate Jingli.
In lunar flame.
I think like 30 or 40 crit rate. I don't know what her oh, well, that's not gonna be any good.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Okay.
In lunar flame.
Ready for another?
Blade of moonlight.
So spectral transmigration, her crit rate gets increased by 50. So she needs to have at least 50 crit rate. Yeah, we need to increase her crit rate.
Resonate all together. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Get that.
Ready for another?
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Store's echo.
Oof. Okay. So we got what we needed. Heal up. I'll go back to the Lafu. Oh, we can teleport to the practice dummy. Thank God.
Where there are people, there is noise.
Awesome. And we got that. We got a shit ton of jades. Well, not a shit ton. We got a decent amount. We got 6 pulls. Just from doing March's event. Yes, we need to do that. Yeah, if we get March to E2, that's going to be really, really good. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the stream. So for everybody that came out and watched, appreciate you as always. While I'm talking about that, we're going to do all this, hopefully. But yeah, like I've mentioned before, I know it is a little bleh having the streams be later and everything, so it definitely hits on the interaction, so I do apologize for that. I'm hoping that things will sort of correct themselves. But depending on how everything goes, there may be different content. It just depends. I might also shake the streams up a little bit and not just do gotchas. But we'll see how it goes. But anyways, appreciate all of the support, and I'll catch you guys next week, I guess. The schedule should be the same. I don't know, there might be like a little bonus stream or something tomorrow. I want to do Cheng Li's quest, but I also want to do this, so who knows, but you guys will be the first to know. So appreciate you, and I'll catch you later. Peace.